have a business ecosystem under Mpine Holdings, and we have BlackProp as part of our estate agency. But before BlackProp become an estate agent, we have Impiland developers, accredited and registered and licensed professional home builders. From Impiland developers, we build properties that are actually financed by the banks through the bond. You understand? So we've got a team of professionals, different teams of professionals who work under Impiland developers as builders, some as contractors, and all those sort of things. So that is why even now we are recruiting bricklayers, but in this case we are prioritizing female bricklayers. You understand? So if you know that you are a female and you are interested in becoming part of Impiland developers, we have an opportunity for you. We want to have an equal team of female bricklayers as compared to our males as well, because the building industry needs everyone so that together we can build the nation. We are creating a whole lot of employment opportunities only for people who are serious about wealth creation, who are serious about property development, renovations, and sort of things. But in that process, we collaborate with plumbers, we collaborate with other service providers like electricians. You understand? Because we don't have those people in our team, and we prefer to outsource those opportunities. So if you are a plumber, maybe an electrician, you do landscaping, we have so many opportunities for you. Even if those that are doing, specializing in painting, you understand, we normally outsource painting to open even more business opportunities. So if you are there and you want to liaise with us, you can check me out on Sponiso at impiland.co.za. That's my email address. But today, I want to say something. On Tuesday, I had this conversation with Northwest Commercial Radio Station, that is UFM. So the conversation was about what is better to build or to buy through the bond. You know, guys, as an individual, I cannot say what is better, because what is better can be better for me, not for you. We understand? So the dialogue was about which option is best, to build your own property or to buy. There are advantages and disadvantages for both. But to highlight a few things, you know, if you are to build your own property, like new property now, you won't find a bigger yard. Unfortunately, you may not find a bigger yard. And the yard that you may find may be way out of town, where maybe structures like shopping centers, hospitals, public spaces like police stations may not be so close. You understand? Because most of the land available is now out of town. You understand? So that may be the reason where you may feel like isolated. Maybe you want to be in a very secure environment. You have a vibe of neighborhood and all those sort of things. So those are the dynamics that determine which best are or which not bad. And sometimes buying a property may not be a good investment because some properties are old. That is why I always emphasize that before you invest or before you buy any property, you need to check how old is that property. Because older houses, sometimes you find a time where you will need to change the floor, because most of them are wooden floors, and they also have storage space will be below the foundation. You know those old properties. So you determine how old is the property, and is it still like a good property, or you will buy a property that will need change in terms of plumbing. After changing plumbing, you are changing all the electrical sockets. You know, old property, they have a lot of things that need to be taken care of. Sometimes when you are buying, it's a best option because it gives you leverage. But there are times where you buy and your property becomes a very bad investment. So please do check out those things. And when you are buying, those that were asking about buying from auction, that can also be a challenge if you didn't do your investigation before you buy. I have a lady who's been paying for a bond of like a period of 4 years, but that lady never occupied that property even once because inside there are illegal occupants. So from auction, guys, do not just buy a property because it is affordable or cheaper without knowing its problems and challenges. So that's another thing you need to check. But guys, for most people, talking from experience, buying is a better option because you use other people's money, in this case, the bank's money through the bond, and you have like a period of 20 years to pay that bond. Even though we teach people strategies of like paying off your bond in 5 years or 10 years or even 15 years, strategies like when you split your payment, paying your bond or doing additional payments, there are so many options you can use to maneuver around the bond repayments. You understand? And you need to understand why we normally say property is an asset. Some people will say, no, it's a liability because Robert Kiyosaki said so and so. Property can also be a very beautiful investment. I'm talking about home ownership as a beautiful investment. You understand? But on my next video, I will clarify that. Why and how you can implement a very good property strategy that will help you to manage your home as an investment so that come the end of the day, you end up winning, even if you think of selling it at a later stage or consider downsizing. You understand? So sometimes you don't have to follow everyone who claim to be a guru and saying, you know what, because I read this book or from so and so American guy. Let me tell you, property is an investment. Even your home, if you handle it in a very good positive strategy that can also benefit you in a longer run, property can be a very good and a positive, wealthy investment tool. Let me conclude by saying, please do subscribe to our YouTube channel, Money Republic Education. Click subscribe so that you will get every information and details that we upload there. And then if you know anyone who needs to do some property renovations, we currently operate in the Western Cape, KZN and Gauteng for now, with some inroads that we are making towards the Eastern Cape and Mpumalanga province. But for now, we have offices in the Western Cape, Cape Town, as well as in Durban, Pietermaritzburg, Richards Bay, Newcastle, Ladysmith, as well as in Gauteng, in Sandton. So if you need professional registered home builders, please give us a shout. And if you need to be doing renovations, some structural changes, please do give us an opportunity to work with you. Other than that, we like to say thank you so much for tuning in for this few minutes. And if you want to have a conversation with us, let me give you my WhatsApp number, of which is 078-210-8384. Let me repeat, 078-210-8384. God bless you. Enjoy the rest of the day and bye-bye.